Okay, hopefully we're live. Oh shoot, let me go again. Okay, I think we're live. Having a hard time staying live. We're almost done here at Sapsucker anyway, and I think we'll probably go right to the car. I'm not saying it would be a waste of time to go to back to the water, but I want to have more time on the campus if possible. Nothing going on here. Not that I see. Hearing frogs. Okay, let's keep going. Seeing and hearing, I'm not sure if I'm going to get one, tree swallows. We haven't seen them here before this year. I'd say the same is true of the tree swallows we saw in Montezuma. I don't believe we saw any in prior weeks, so they're definitely coming back. I know in my own area they've been around. Hearing a cardinal and I believe, a tufted titmouse. No longer hearing the titmouse. Is that a starling? Looks like it. Okay, let's keep going. Like I said, I don't think it would be a bad idea to go to back to the water, and I wouldn't mind doing so actually. But I think we're going to go right to the car and onto the campus. I don't like to walk through the grass here, but I'm going to do that only because there's a robin across the way and I'd rather not bother it. Okay, I need a few minutes to get situated here. If you'll bear with me. Get underway as soon as possible. just flew by. Okay, let's get going. Oops, hold on. There we go. Bicep sucker. That was actually, for me anyway, an enjoyable walk. I really like that. I mean, I wouldn't have minded seeing, you know, a bird of prey or two or something like that, but I liked what we saw. Beautiful scenery, just beautiful here today. There are at least 3 starlings up there now. Probably more. What is that? Oh. Anyway, I'd say, you know, the pond was looking very beautiful. This is a special time of the year, you know, before things grow in too much. And, you know, that light was very nice on the pond also. Just the way it was reflecting off the building and surrounding trees, etc., onto the smooth water. Just beautiful. Soon enough, things will green right up and will be that much more difficult to see. The days are still getting longer here, and, you know, obviously that'll go on until June, but in the woods themselves, as things, you know, green up and leaf up, leaves grow in, all of a sudden things are going to get dark within the woods fairly early compared to, you know, compared to the way everything is out in the open. Come on, light, let's go. There we go. A small pond. I don't remember seeing it before. I think it must be artificial or something. It was not there before, as far as I can recall. Either that, or else maybe the view of it was blocked before. obviously headed to the campus. I don't know if we'll see anybody. But we'll give it a try. It's obviously sunny here. Remember, the day started out cloudy, but it wasn't long before things started to lighten up a bit. And then, in certain areas, we really actually had the sunshine caused us some problems in terms of seeing things. I'd say that's especially true at on East Road. Obviously, we didn't go to too many other places in the greater Montezuma area. We didn't go, to that place where I don't know how to describe it, near Armitage Road, where there are those large fields and we've seen snow geese before. We didn't go there. I don't know if anything was there today. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a good variety of ducks, for instance, there. But, with all the time we spent on Wildlife Drive, and it was well worth it in my opinion, there's only so much time to go to places. Road might have been better had the conditions been better, but there wasn't. There wasn't a huge number down there. Not a huge amount of bird activity. Certainly some ducks. Like I said, it was so difficult to see them. That I have to say I was kind of disappointed overall there. I should take that back. I wasn't disappointed. I don't know if I really expected to see a lot there, given the time of year. hopefully. It may be that one of our problems today, technical issues, was caused by one of my internet connection devices maxing out. What happens is I have various devices, but each one no limit, but each one has its own limit, and it can be, if it exceeds that limit, all of a sudden things can slow down. That may have been the problem. It showed that I was getting a message. You have a new message. Kind of reminds me of, like, let's say a person is having a hard time falling asleep, and then someone taps on that person's shoulder when they're just falling asleep. Congratulations, you're falling asleep. You know, just wakes them up all over again. But anyway. Here on the campus, and it's time to look for hawks. Nobody on the throne. Like I said, this looking, as we're driving in this direction, that's fine, and it's easy to see, but if we're turned around the other way, the sun will be in our eyes, so that's more difficult. And even if we see a hawk, it's possible that the hawk will be backlit, depending on where we are and how we're looking at it. So I can hearing robins, but they're singing. Wanted to check the perches on this side of Bradfield, and I don't see anybody. Oh, what's going on? Hold on a second. Something interesting. Oops. These are all turkey vultures. And you can't tell, but there's quite a few of them. The grouping is starting to break up a bit, but of where they are, it's not easy for me to stay with them. Let's move on. Okay. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me just tend to one or two things here. I didn't show them to you as well as maybe I should have or could have. This camera really, the one that you were looking through, really wasn't the, well, I don't know where most of them are. They've kind of broken up now, but it was a fairly concentrated grouping in the air for a time. Probably should have just stuck with the camera you're looking through now. I haven't checked to see if anyone's on the nest. I imagine somebody is, and if I had to guess, it would be Big Red, but I don't know. I haven't checked. So it doesn't matter really. I'm looking around for hawks anyway. Come on. right in the eyes. See people here. Looks like they're taking pictures. Maybe they see something. I don't know if they're bird watchers, but maybe not. I don't think so. I see red-tailed hawks, you know, fairly often, and you know, glad to see them. Between, you know, my neighboring hawks and other hawks I encounter in my travels, and then on the tour, you know, the hawks that we see here and there. You know, so for us, maybe we're glad to see the hawks, but it's not that much of a surprise and a, you know, special occasion. I have a feeling, you know, quite a few people, if a hawk is in a place where they notice it and they're not, you know, regular bird watchers or whatever, they might, you know, decide to take pictures. Hold on one second. Do I see somebody? Possibly. No, turkey vulture. I mean, I can say for myself, years ago, before I started really, you know, watching birds as much as I do, I have to imagine if I were, you know, walking along and happened to see a red-tailed hawk, you know, within, you know, a good view of it, I'd you know, maybe I'd want to take pictures or something. I'd definitely want a closer look at it, or a better look, I should say. I don't know if I'd want to get closer or what, but I mean, I'd want to, like, I don't know, have a photo maybe. But, you know, nowadays, I do like to see red-tailed hawks up close, for instance. But for me to get a good close-up of one is not necessarily all that surprising. I still, to this day, though, when I have the opportunity to see one up close. Oh, is somebody up there? Somebody's up on stage. It may be a small bird, though. I'm not sure. I think it probably is, but we're going to go look. You know, when if I see one and the lighting is particularly good, and, you know, I still consider it a special event. So I saw a bird up at the top of Sage, but I don't know. It may have been a little small to be a hawk. It may have been just a starling, I'm not sure. Guess what I'm guessing it is, actually. Yeah, it looks like it's a starling. I like starling. I'm hearing a chipping sparrow. Yeah, there's starlings. All right. Okay. Next. Cardinal, and also hearing a robin alert call. Decent chance we won't see anybody. Never know. May stop and try to take a look at the nest, even though we probably won't get a good look just because of the angles and everything, but we may try anyway. sure where they're coming from. I wonder if somebody's in the quad to our left. It's very possible. Seem pretty quiet in here. It's not like I'm hearing a lot of alert calls coming from the quad. Or from within, yeah, from within the quad, so. Just take a moment to check the nest cam. One second. Just want to see who's up there. think that looks like Big Red up there, if I'm right. Still hearing alert calls from this area. Not many, but some. And I don't know if they've had any kind of a shift change at the nest recently. Hearing some alert calls. Not seeing anybody though. It has me wondering if anyone's around. Hold on. I'm going to look around with binoculars a bit. Here, morning though. Okay, well, I don't see anybody, and the alert calls seem to have stopped, essentially. What I'll do is, from here anyway, I'll look up at the nest. It won't be a great look, but I don't know if we can get a great look from down here anyway. You know, I'm not even going to waste your time. You can just see the top of her head, and that's it. It's not worth it. Don't want to waste your time. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to keep looking. Maybe we'll find Arthur. Maybe we won't. I would like to. Again, I don't know if they've had a shift change. If anyone has seen one recently, then maybe we won't be able to see one ourselves. Often towards the end of the day, at least it's hear a Robin alert call. I'm not sure where it's coming from. Hold on. I really don't know, but we're gonna drive down into the plantations area and see if maybe it's down there. Quiet so far down here. hearing robins with the call that I don't know how to describe it other than it sounds like almost like they're laughing. A few alert calls. I see somebody. Let's pull over right here. Don't know who it is. Could be Big Red if she's on break. Looks like Arthur. Hi, Arthur. Good to see you, young man. Gonna lighten it up? Good to see you. I don't believe he's been there all that long. I may be wrong about that. But there we go. I'm guessing he's here for any potential shift change, break that he would want to give to Big Red. So good to see you. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to... What is he looking at? I'm going to take a chance and go towards the nest. I can't see the nest well from here. I've got trees blocking my view. So let's do that and see what happens. Just in case he flies in, I wouldn't mind watching him fly in. Now, it would be better if I were out, standing out there on with everything set up on a tripod, maybe. But you know what? Let's stop here for a second. We'll look back at him just for a different angle. Where is it? There he is. He looks like he's going to leave shortly. Let's keep going. Okay, let's look up at the nest. Oh, angle's tough here. Now, I can just see him. It's hard for me to see him because of the trees that are in my way now. So he's still where he was. You know, we're going to try something else. 1 second. I'm not sure if it'll be good or not. Maybe not. Hold on. I can't see him, or can I? Well, I can just make him out. Oops. Oh, here he comes. Or there he goes. He's flying across the road. No, not flying across the road. I don't know where he went. He stopped, or at least as far as I know, he stopped. I wonder if he flew to another light tower. If he did, I can't see him from here. Let's... Hold on, I gotta get things steady if I can. I cannot see him. I thought he seemed he had flown from that tower, and he was flying. It looked like he was going to fly above Tower Road. That's the road we're on. But I don't see him now, so I wonder if he stopped at a different light tower, which I cannot see. Or something. I don't know. Oh, you know, I don't know if there are any other light towers there. Bottom line is, I don't know where he is. All right, I think I may regret this, but I think we're going to move on and see if we can find him. Yeah, let's do that. Obviously, I'm leaving everything in place. It's possible he flew over the road and I just didn't see him. I don't know. But I believe I had a good enough view of the road to have seen him, but I may be wrong. Anyway, he's definitely not on the lighting tower where we did see him. I'm wondering if he flew to one of the trees here and landed in it. I've forgotten what tower he was on. I have to imagine. I don't know for certain. I'm going to switch cameras. I'm wondering if yes, and I wonder if for instance, she could move in such a way at the nest, and he would see her and realize what her intentions are, if she wants to have a break, for instance, or whatever, or if it's clear that she wants to remain there. I don't know. No. No. Well, he gave us a slip, didn't he? He's sneaky, that one. Well, I think maybe it might be time for us to call it a day. Almost time. Oh, there he goes. I heard somebody. Hi, baby. We might get a good look at him. If he stays put, we're going to get a good look. Although it'll be dark. I thought I heard him. If I can find him. Now it seems to be trying to get a twig and then possibly go up to the nest with it. But if he does, well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. If he does do that, I might not be able to see him go to the nest because of the way everything is angled here. He's looking good. Okay, he just flew up towards Bradfield. Go ahead, sorry. So he just flew up towards Bradfield, and I can see him. Not very well, but I see him nonetheless. Where is he? Hold on. Oh, you know, it's possible I won't be able to get him because of just the branches. Hold on. There he is. I better not do that. He's not going to be there long. My guess is he's going to head up to the nest. May be wrong, unless he's going to roost there. That's possible. We're going to position to look at the nest in case he flies up there. He's still on Bradfield. And I'm trying to get so I can see him and see her, or at least see the nest. I'm going to leave it right here. Okay. So he's on Bradfield. I'm going to look with binoculars, see if I can tell if he's even looking in her direction. Well, he is facing that direction. He's not. Before, when we saw him on that first perch on Bradfield, he was facing the other way. But then when he moved, now he's facing towards the nest in general. It's getting dark, of course. Okay, it is getting dark, and I just checked in on the chat room, and I'm reminded, or at least I think, I don't know if Dolph was reminding me, but if this was Dolph, if this is what Dolph was referring to, but I have video to show you. I'm going to say it won't be easy to show it to you when I do, just because of the way the camera works. We'll wait a few more moments and see if we have any kind of a... I don't think there's going to be a shift change, but maybe just a break for Big Red. Looking at Arthur. Okay, Dolph, we'll get to it. I'm going to, you know, as I said, I may struggle with presenting the video to you, and quite honestly, it could use some editing, just because. And I'm not going to, you know, I haven't been able to do that just yet. You know, I've been on the tour, but I'll show you the video shortly. But it'll take some doing as usual. He doesn't seem to be budging. Now, again, it's getting dark, but you know, obviously we've been seeing some activity already, or you know, since it's getting dark. Now, the video I intend to show is a couple different clips. I saw probably my best look ever at red-breasted mergansers. Had a nice look at some, and you know, I've tried to show them to you in the past, but you know, either they weren't red-breasted mergansers because they were actually common mergansers, or it's just been tough to show them to you. So I'd like to show you those, and I'd also like to show you some video of the common loons I saw. It's not great. It's they were farther out, and might be hard to show you. Well, I can show it to you, but it won't be quite as good a video. The look won't be quite as clear. They were just farther out, and there's nothing I could do about it. Arthur's still up there on Bradfield. Oh, by the way, while looking at the red-breasted mergansers, I heard the loons call. I don't know if the microphone picked it up, but I could hear a loon. I heard at least 2 calls. Arthur's just there on Bradfield. I mean, I'm tempted to go to the video now, but let's just wait a few more minutes. I'm not sure if I've ever heard a loon call before. I might have. I'm not sure. Oh, hold on. Something else going on. Two great blue herons just flew over. Sorry I didn't show them to you well. Okay, I think I just get the feeling that this is it for the night in terms of Big Red and Arthur. I may be wrong. He may still fly in or fly away, but I have a feeling he's not going to come in and give her a break. Just my guess. So I think it's time for me to drive the car, and so I'm not in the road, and then I'm going to try to show at least some of that video to you. I won't necessarily show it all to you, but we'll do our best. He may still fly up towards the nest, I don't know, but... Again, because of the nature of this camera, which is the one that has the video of the of both the red-breasted mergansers and the loons, it's difficult for me to show you video clips. So you'll have to bear with me. We'll maybe try from here to take one more look at Arthur if we can. He's even farther away now, of course. Okay, one more look at Arthur, if we can. There he is. Actually, that's not bad. We're going to stay with him for a bit. Oops, sorry. What's he looking at? Where'd he go? Well, now I can't see him from here just because of the way the building is. Okay, I think, everybody, it's time for me to show you that video. Hold on a second. Okay, what I have to do is and find the actual footage. Hold on. Okay, now let me just say, this is going to take a few minutes, and especially at the beginning, I had a hard time seeing the red-breasted mergansers. So we'll see the red-breasted mergansers first, and we'll see how this all works out, okay? Okay, one moment. These are red-breasted mergansers. I don't have the ideal viewing setup here. Got a number of objects in the way. But I'll try to get a closer look at them if I can. They are beautiful birds, and unfortunately their numbers are declining. It's always a special sighting. especially from a distance, they're very similar to common mergansers. But when you take a closer look, you notice a number of differences. I may need to move over a little bit. Something else is in the water there. I'm trying to find it if I can. Okay, I think I've got my bearings now. Now that I have my bearings, I'm within view. So this is a female. Again, red-breasted merganser. Notice she's got the spikes on, spikes of feathers on top of her head. And if she turns, I'm not sure if she has a red breast or not, but the male definitely does. Oh, the male has popped back up into view. Let me see if I can get him. I'm struggling to find things. When you're looking out on water like this, there's no reference point. Oh, there he is. Notice his red breast. Or reddish. What a beautiful, beautiful sight. This may be the best look I've ever personally had at red-breasted mergansers. No, it's definitely the best I've ever had. So we're looking at the male right now. If you look at a common merganser, who looks similar, there's a lot of white on the side, but there's a lot more color to the red-breasted merganser. Not only is there the red breast, which the common merganser doesn't have. I'm talking about the males now, but the head. I'm not sure if the head feathers on a red-breasted are green like they really are. Yeah, they are. You can see that a little bit of green and iridescence. And, oh, did I hear a loon? I think I did. Keep looking at the red-breasted mergansers. Like I said, this is the best look I've ever had at them. Very often when I've tried to get a look, you approach the road and they swim farther away. Oh, this has just been nice. I want to know if I heard a loon there. Hold on one second. I'm not sure. Oh, sorry. Coming closer are two other birds. One just dove. I think they're also red-breasted mergansers. Let me see if I can get back on these two. There they are. I definitely heard a loon. I haven't seen it, but I've heard it. Don't know if there's or much of the footage of the red-breasted mergansers. Let me just see if I can find the loons. Okay, ready? So these are common loons, seeing maybe 3 of them. But they keep diving, and they're not close. Quite a ways out there. So there are 3 of them, at least. Maybe 4. One or 2 are closer. Oh, I'm trying to get a look. Like I said, they keep diving. They're beautiful birds. I don't get to see them very often. While looking at the red-breasted mergansers, I heard at least one call. As I've indicated, they're not close, so I'm just doing my best to see them as best I can. Because of the distance, there's a fair amount of heat shimmer. Some further out. They're hard to, because of the water being smooth, there are no details to help me find them quickly. This is the same one. Oh, maybe one that's closer, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it's a different bird. That looks like a red-breasted merganser. Yes. It is. It is closer. Let me just wait and see if a loon pops up about. Okay. I intend to maybe share some of that video later, once I've had a chance to edit it and everything. I think, like I said, that was the best look I've ever had at red-breasted mergansers, and not a bad look at loons. I've maybe had a better look on one occasion, maybe, and but that was still a pleasure to see. I love seeing loons, and I'll take any opportunity I can get to see them. I'm always on the lookout for them when I drive by the lake there like that, but hearing the one call really made a difference and had me definitely more alert than at other times. But anyway, I think it's been quite honestly a very nice day. I've really enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed it too. I think we've seen a lot of nice things today, and I'm glad I just was able to share some more of the nice things that I saw with you. I really was happy to see those red-breasted mergansers and loons like that. But we are, in fact, out of light. So, out of light, not saying we're out of birds, but they're not going to be visible for us right now. So it's time for me to pack up and head home. I hope that you will all have a really nice week. Do some birding. Make sure you're tuned in to the various Cornell nest cams and other cams, because there's always so much going on that's interesting to see. And things are really getting more and more interesting, I'd have to say. So until next time, everybody, I wish you all well. Have a great night and a great week. Bye, everybody.